Time in YouTube, and welcome back to Theme Deck Corner. Today we are looking over the Mind Flood theme deck, brought to us in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So this one's definitely an old deck. Only available on the TCG store. I don't know if it's available at this moment. I picked these up a while back, so I do apologize if you aren't able to get them at this moment in time, but I guarantee you they'll probably be back eventually, so just keep your eyes open for them if you are interested in picking these decks up. This goes as well for the two decks that I just recently covered, one featuring Meganium and one featuring Typhlosion. Anyway, let's get to the one who actually matters, and that is Feraligatr, our Stage 2 Water-type Pokemon with 130 HP, has Spinning Tail as its primary attack, well, its first attack, 1 Water, 2 Colorless. This attack does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. I love spread moves. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but Noivern is my favorite, one of my favorite cards, at least the the Furious Fist one. And it's got that good old Boom Burst, so this is pretty much what it does, except it's a little easier to get out. It also has Surfed for 2, you get 2 Water Energy, 2 Colorless, it's going to do 80 damage. So, straightforward. A little bit too expensive in considering... Wow, can't talk. It's a little expensive for today's standards, but that's okay. We're playing an older deck, that's expected. With that being said, we'll look over the other Water-type Pokemon in this deck, and that is Slowbro, 90 HP Water-type Pokemon. This guy's got Big Yawn for 1 Water Energy, get to do 30 damage, but both you and your opponent are asleep. So it's kind of got Hypno's old ability, or new ability with Night Night Baby, but it has to be in attack form. So this would actually bypass your Garbodor problem. Next up is the Mad Kinesis for 3 Colorless Energy, get to do 30 damage, plus 20 for each Psychic Energy attached to Slowbro. So if you attach a few, you're gonna get a little bit more damage. Hey, that's not bad. And considering the fact that we have 11 Psychic Energies, so we'll probably be able to spare 1 or 2. Now, considering that, let's take a look at our Psychic lineup, starting with Hypno. 90 HP, Stage 1, Psychic-type Pokemon, obviously. With Sleep Pendulum, once during your turn, you may flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now asleep. This power can't be used if Hypno is affected by a special condition. Therefore, can't be in the active position. We need to use Sleep Pendulum in the back, on the bench. He's also got Psychic Shot, 1 Psychic, 2 Colorless for 30 damage. This does 10 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon as well. So a little bit more spread damage. I'm alright with that. Next up, which is actually one of my favorite arts in this at all, because it looks dopey as whatever. Stage 1, Executor, 90 HP, Psychic-type Pokemon with Energy Absorption. Now, I don't know how many of you guys have watched Dragon Ball Z, but there's a move called the Spirit Bomb, which is pretty much what this card is in a card format. Energy Absorption costs you 1 Colorless Energy, and you get to grab energies from your discard pile. Sweet! Why am I doing that? For Big Explosion! 1 Psychic Energy is all it's going to cost you. You do 40 damage times the number of energy attached to Executor. That's insane! You have 3 energies on there, 120 damage. Done. Just like that. You got 4 energies on that, that's 160 damage. You're sweeping anything in freaking theme deck format. This card is a beast, and you can use it for 1 simple energy. I love it. I love it. Obviously, with its HP, it's not going to last too long, but it doesn't matter. It's still a cool card. Lastly, we have Jinx, 70 HP, Psychic-type Pokemon. It's a basic. Its first attack is Mimic. For 1 Colorless Energy, you get to shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw a card equal to the number of cards in your opponent's hand. So not bad. You've also got Lick, 1 Psychic, 1 Colorless, you're going to do 20 damage. You get to flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is paralyzed. There we go. Pokemon lineup and done. Next up, though, Trainer Support. Usually the most crucial part of the deck is right here, and we've only got 11 trainers. Let's see what we got. We got ourselves a full heal, so we can heal off that sleep on that Slowbro if we need to. Next up, we have 2 Moo Moo Milks. I like it and I don't like it. For one, I don't like coin tosses. If you guys saw last episode, you know how much I love coin tosses. That's all I gotta say. Moon Milk. Flip 2 coins. For each heads, you gain 30 HP. You can recover 30 HP. Better than a potion or worse than a potion? One or the other. Next up is our Pokeball. Flip a coin. If heads, search your deck for a Pokemon and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. I don't like coin flips, so Pokeball is not going to be my friend. Next up is Bill. Very nice supporter. He comes in and says, hey, here, have 2 cards. And you're like, yeah, sure, I'll take 2 cards. Why not? Next up is our first Professor. Professor Elm's training method. Search your deck for an evolution card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards, of course, which is a fantastic card because we have all evolutions. And it's one of the few decks that we actually have like a complete line of everything. I know we had Flaffy in Typhlosion. What was missing? Oh, and we only had Metapod in Meganium. So this one already takes the cake. So I'm happy. I'm happy. Lastly, we do have the Professor Oak's new theory. Shuffle your hand back in your deck and draw 6 cards. Very strong card, especially in this format. It definitely got us out of a bind in previous episodes, so hopefully it can come through again today and prove that Feraligatr has the best of the 3. I've played this deck prior in a few TCGO battles on a stream. Absolutely loved this deck. So, I'm hoping I can showcase it properly for you guys in today's episode. If not, you know what? You guys have already heard my opinion on it. I think this deck is fantastic. And if you guys can pick this one up, definitely, because you're going to have fun. You're going to have fun. Wins, losses, does not matter. You'll have fun. And our energy costs, as I stated earlier, are going to be 11 Psychic and 13 Water. So that is it. Let us see if we can have ourselves some good old fun matches on TCGO and see if we can get ourselves a W. First match of the day is against Killin playing the Hoopa deck from Ancient Origins, it would be. It would be from Ancient Origins. I lie, it's Steam Siege. My bad, I'm terrible at these things. We are waiting for our opponent to line up. And there we go. Line up, load in. Load the game. Best coin in the world, right there. Totodile, I'm going to call heads just because you are so darn adorable. If you guys don't know, Totodile is my favorite Pokemon and he betrayed me. He wanted to show his head back to the... I hate these coin tosses. I really do. I wanted to see Totodile in Law's action. We're going to start off with a Drowsy. Yeah, that's not a good hand. I might have to go for the Oak's new theory right away. I am easily just going to put a Psychic Energy down on my Drowsy. And that'll be it. We have no additional Pokemon. And we see a Joltik and a Mareep. So far, not too much to be threatened by. Not too much. We see a Professor's Letter. Grabs him 2 Lightning Energy. Oh, 1 Lightning, 1 Psychic. I apologize. Oh, Psychic. Right, Hoopa. My bad. We're going to have a problem here, considering we'll have weakness. Because, you know, that's just our luck. Does automatically switch out, and that will be that. We're going to put the Psychic Energy down onto our Drowsy, and we are going to go for a new theory. We have a few good Pokemon here, so we're going to go with the Totodile back, we're going to go with a Execute here, and we're going to go with a Drowsy there. I want to go with this, because you decided to switch it in, and we're putting it to sleep. You're going to stay asleep, and hopefully I can get myself a Hypno and go for some damage. Oh no, I need 3. We see a Lightning Energy hit the Mareep. Goes for a Tierno, so he'll be able to draw 3 additional cards. Not bad at all. He's evolving! So we're going to see the Galvantula here, which is actually a problem. Because he can go for a double threat here. And he does apply weakness and resistance. Now, I am not weak to anything, but this Galvantula is going to be a huge problem as the double thread does hit 2 of our Pokemon. So he'll be able to take 2 prizes right away next turn. Only problem with this card, though, is it can't hit the active other than with Electro Web. The defending Pokemon cannot retreat. So there's that. We're in a bit of a pickle. Hitting our Totodile and our Drowsy. You're Grass type too. Ooh, you sneaky bug. You sneaky bug. That's going to be a huge problem. Galvantula is such a huge problem. Good card in this format. All I have to say. Good card in this format. You know what, though? I'm alright with losing if it's to a Galvantula, because you know what? You don't see it very often. Oh, and now I get Feraligatr. I need to go for the Moo Milk. And I get one heads! Get one! Finally! We're gonna go with the good old water energy onto there. And we're gonna see if I can get myself an Executor. Ooh, we do get it! Ooh, I could go for the big explosion right now. We're gonna go for the good old hit here. And I'm gonna switch that out. We're gonna go for Sleep Inducer. We're gonna switch you guys up. You don't wake up, which is good for me. Please don't evolve again, because that was just unfortunate for us. Mind you, can paralyze me, and that's also not fun. So, I don't know what we're gonna see here. I would like to get rid of that Galvantula before playing any more Water-type Pokemon. Because regardless, they're all weak to Grass or Lightning. Or Steel. But that would be technically an Ice type. We see the Drifloon hit the bench here. Do I get to pick? I don't think so. I do get to pick, I think. We see an Ultra Ball. You have Ultra Ball? What? We see... Oh. That's not cool, man. That's not cool. Second energy drop onto the Mareep. We're going to get ourselves... Stays asleep! Did not evolve. I don't know why it did not evolve, but it did not evolve. I'm stuck in here. I'm going to bring in that Drifloon. Bring that in. Bring that in! Put it to sleep. You have a retreat cost. You're going to have to play an energy. I like this. We see the Flaffy in the back. That's fine. That's fine. We see an energy drop onto the Flaffy. That's not good either. Yeah! He does wake up. That's fine. We get a bill, so we'll be able to get some cards. We got a water energy. We can drop that onto Executor here. I need a psychic energy, though. We were going to pass the turn. I am fine with the Drifloon in the active spot. But I am not about to go wasting my energy. You decide to switch, eh? That's going to be a problem. I will not have a problem sacrificing my Drowsy. I need to get a little bit more energy up. And then I can easily take care of the Flaffy. If that is the active, I need, what? 4, 8... I need a Psychic Energy is what I need. And he goes into Ampharos. Gigavolt lands, heads, 120 damage, takes out my good old Drowsy. 120 damage! Oh boy. Well, we're gonna put up our little Drowsy here. We might get skunked here, guys. I'm getting water energy, so at least if I can get all I need is a psychic energy. I don't have a second turn. But if I get a psychic energy, Executor can come through and pull this game together still. We're still good, guys. We got this. Gigavolt, it lands. Oh man, this is the last turn. This is the last turn. I need to draw a psychic energy. That's an evolution card. That ain't an energy. Oh man. I can only go for the energy absorption. There's only one? Oh, right. He took out my Totodile. That is unfortunate. We are going to lose this game to this good old Ampharos. Regardless, even if he does manage to get the paralysis, I can't switch. I can't do anything. So unfortunately, I'm going to lose this game. Executor had so much potential. We could have one shot. Does not land it. Does hit the 80. but I have no full heal. I'm gonna go for that Moo Moo Milk. Land 1, land 2, that's beautiful, but I can't heal. We'll grab the Slowbro. And that's it. Aw, man. Executor had so much potential and it was wasted. But you can see that Executor, at least, can keep up with today's standards and damage. Like, I've got, what? 4, 8, 12, 16... I can do 200 damage right now. If I could attack right now, I would have been flawless. But Ampharos is just too good. There's nothing I could do. And the power between Ampharos and Galvantula was actually really good. I'm surprised I didn't like this deck more. I wonder. Maybe I did. Just didn't matter. Either way, that is going to be game number 1. Ampharos kicked us in the shins and said, we're not having it today, boys. And girls. We're going to come back with game number 2, though. See if we can come in, have a nice, fun game, and hopefully I can showcase just how good this deck really is. Because right now, that did not prove it. So, just one moment. And our final match of today is against Kronos X, playing the crushing current deck, which is fantastic, and it might have a hard time playing against it, but you know what? We're going to have a good time. We're going to do our best. We're going to wait for our opponent to load in, because that is what we do around here. And that's all I can say. He gets to call this coin toss. You got the Arceus, but I don't care. We got Totodile, way better Pokemon. We lose the coin toss, which is 100% understandable, because I lose every coin toss imaginable. Kronos is going to be able to go first, second. We're going first! Oh, and we start with a Drowsy. Again. Here you go. Drowsy. Drowsy. Yep. Blah, 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 blah. We see the Kangaskhan. Ooh, we have the Execute. We're going to go for a build, get a couple more additional cards, and we have... I'm going to load up my Execute. Now, I am going to go for a Pokeball, see if I land it. I don't. Thank you, I have Professor Elm's training method, and that's all I really care about. You can easily handle my Drowsy. I just need to hit up to, what, 120? This is 4, 8, 12. I need to put these 2 energies on my Execute. I think I can handle that. In time, even, to take this thing out. My opponent does go for a Shauna. Execute might be the biggest Spirit Bomb you've ever seen, if I can pull this off. We see Pikachu, Eevee, the popular 2, Tiny Punch, hits us for 40. I'm going to get a Water Energy onto this Execute. Ooh, I don't know. I'm going to get a Psychic Energy onto that Execute. I want him to take out my Drowsy. We're going to go for Executor. I want my Executor. Oh, hold on. I made a mistake. We get a coin toss for each energy attached. We might not actually get it, considering coin tosses aren't naturally my thing. So I should have attached that Psychic Energy up to Drowsy, did a sleep-inducing. You know what? I'm already in it! I've already made the mistake! How did you get double colorless energy in a theme deck? That is just not... That is not fair! It doesn't even come close to these. If you guys can make these kind of theme decks on your game, you should be making those kind of theme decks for your sets. Plays the Lightning Energy onto the Kangaskhan. I have to land all 3 heads on this thing. We lose the Drowsy. That's a problem. Up comes Execute. We lose if I can't hit all 3 of these. Because, to be fair, I didn't get another basic Pokemon anyway. So this game was going to go this way regardless of how I played it. I could have easily switched up one of these and, made the game go a little longer. But at the end of the day, I have to take on this Kangaskhan. I might as well do it now. Let's go. No. Oh, 1. We got 2. We got 80 damage. Now, if you don't have an energy, which you probably do, but if you don't have an energy, I still got this. Plays another Eevee. Evolves the Raichu. Please go for Tiny Punch. Voltorb. Please go for... No! It goes for the Mega Punch. And that seals the game. I don't know why you wasted my time. I don't. Why wouldn't you just drop the energy and go? I don't know. Either way, that was a short match. I think that one deserves a third game because that was not cool. But that was hilarious. Yeah, I learned my executor needs coin tossing now. That's a problem. But either way, we're gonna go into game number 3 because it's been what, 21 minutes? No, we're not having that. We're going for a third game. All right, I'm ready to showcase this deck and its full potential against Volcanion. So we have a bit of type advantage here, which is a-okay by me. As far as I'm concerned, that is a-okay by me. I gotta pinch my nose because it wants to sneeze and I don't want to sneeze. No, I don't. Like I said in the previous video, I feel like I'm getting a little sick. Gonna be taking some echinacea, getting myself all that good old soup and everything that I need to make myself feel healthy. But you guys don't really need to worry about it because by the time you guys see this video, specifically this one being up on Thursday, yeah, I'm already recording this the Wednesday prior, so fourth wall being broken, I recorded a lot of stuff early. So I should not be sick going into the week of, I don't know, depending on everything how it goes. Still waiting on my opponent to load in. This is going to be an interesting game, but we have a bit of time to wait. My opponent is slow, his computer is not so good as mine. May not be even the computer, it might just be the game, because it might log me out in about 30 seconds, so that's not good either. I don't know about you guys. I don't know how many of you guys actually play TCGO online, but let me know what you guys are currently thinking of the game. Me, I've been having a lot of issues with it. You guys can definitely see it sometimes in my personality. You guys might see a video where I'm happy, and then like a match where I'm happy, and then another match where I'm completely salty. We're going heads because Totodile's face is adorable. I absolutely love it. And I still can't see it. This coin refused to show me Totodile. That is so not fair. We have a Hypno start. I'm actually going to lead with that. We're going to be able to go first here, which is actually good. Because it does give me that extra turn of energy drop. For my Hypno. Which I'm all for. All for it. Drop the Totodile. There we go. Goes for the done format. And we'll be able to drop an energy. Be able to go for the sleep inducer. We'll see what we got on our opponent's side here. If he goes for Volcanion, that's just gonna be completely... Or if she goes for Volcanion, it'll be a little sad. Chimchar. Alright, we got our buddy Execute, who failed us in the last match. It's the only reason why we even have this match today. Is because, well, we failed. Alright, so we're done. All said and done. We have Chimchar, and we have Clink. Clink? Clank? Clink, clank. Clink, clink. Steal energy onto the Clink. That's alright. I'm going to see a Psychic Energy onto my Drowsy, and I'm going to go for a Sleep Induce and bring in the other Chimchar. Next turn, because I'm not afraid of these... Oh, you do wake up. That's not good. Well, it's not the end of the world. You can do 10 damage. I didn't really change anything here, but next turn I can go for that good old Psychic Shot, do 30 to the Chimchar, and 10 to this thing. Before it tries to set up in my face. We see a Professor's Letter, so you're going to be able to grab a Fire Energy, maybe 2 of them, and start setting up these big bad boys. But I'll have a little bit... Oh, you go for a Fire and a Steel. You want that Clink Clank to do its job. I like my good old Sleep and Pendulum here, so I'll be able to do that as well. I don't like the amount of coin flipping that was involved back then. There is no consistency whatsoever. Drowsy is one of the few actually good, non-coin flipping cards, which is why I'm shocked he's in the middle of the waves, but he does fit the deck. I don't understand where you're getting these Ultra Balls. I would like an Ultra Ball. Clang is coming out, so our opponent will be able to evolve the Clink. I should try and bring it out now while it's, weak and not terrifying, and try and take it out. That might be a good plan. Might be a good plan. Considering we do have Hypno, I can't take it out though. Do I risk it? I don't need to risk nothing. Gonna drop this over here. We're gonna go for a Sleep Inducing. good old Sleep Pendulum. We land it! Put that Chimchar to sleep. We're going to go for a Psychic Shot, and we're going to hit that Cling. Clang! Clang! Clang is going to take 10. Our opponent does stay asleep, which is very good. Very good for us. I might want to switch this guy out. I'm going to start setting up my Totodile in the back. We see that the Clang is fully set up. Stays asleep, which is very crucial here. We're going to get a Slowpoke. We are going to go for Totodile, though, because this is Totodile's deck. I just haven't had the opportunity to set anything up with it. I actually feel like it would be better for me to keep this guy around and go in Totodile. And, like, waste my 2 energies. I'm not doing a lot of damage anyway. I think this is the better play. This is the better play. And I can still go for my Sleep Pendulum. I'm going to do 20 damage. Force this Chimchar. He's going to stay asleep, though, which is huge. Big deal here. Chimchar can't escape. Totodile will get his first knockout of the game. And the threat that'll come in is the Clang. We see an energy drop onto the Chimchar in the back. Understandable, because this Chimchar in the front is useless. We see one card go back to the deck as he did play she played a Shauna and got 5 additional cards. Come on, Oak's New Theory, we need something. We see a Volcanion. Our opponent has way more energy than we do. Well, no. I've got about the same, because we did sacrifice 2. That poor Chimchar is still asleep. Still sleeping. I need to continue setting up this guy, because my Totodile is not going to see another turn. At least with this, I can hit the Clang with a little bit of damage, and I can put it to sleep. I'm going to go for a Gnaw. Hope to get something good here. The Chimchar is gone, so we're going to claim our first prize, and it's going to be a Water Energy. We have the opportunity to go with Hypno. You do 3 damage. Brings in the Chimchar. Why? And drops a Fire Energy onto the Volcanion in the back. I'm a little lost. Why wouldn't you bring in your big Clang unless you're saving it for Kling Clang? I'm gonna drop the energy here. Go for a Sleep Pendulum. I land it! So Chimchar is going back to bed. Bye-bye! And we're going to do 20 damage. Now, I'm happy that my Hypno is set up, but unfortunately we are going to probably take 10 here. He didn't attack me! She did not attack me. They did not attack me last turn. They had the Chimchar out and could do 10. I'm a little shocked. We see a Litleo up in the good old back, and we have another Professor's Letter. Our opponent has so much energy. So not cool. We have energy too, though. Guess I can't complain. Can't do it. Not right. Not so right. Volcanion is easily setting up in my face right now. And we see a Scratch. I'm hoping for a Croconaw. I get another Totodile. And we're going to put you to sleep, I hope. Nope, no sleep. No sleep. Can you one-shot me? We're gonna try and make it so you don't. Wave Splash is gonna knock you out, which gives us another prize advantage. We're gonna need it considering we don't do the damage. We got Croconaw! It's way too late. You're gonna bring in one of these two. Up comes the Volcanion. Yeah, we're gonna lose my Totodile, buddy. I can start trying to set up the Totodile in the back, though. Feraligatr will make a huge splash into this if I can get him. But that Steam Artillery is just going to one-shot everything. I have to go into Hypno right now. I haven't got a choice. I gotta get some damage onto this thing, and I don't want him getting too far set up. I can put both of these Water Energies eventually onto this Croconaw. That is our next goal here, is to get that Feraligatr. I am going to go for Sleep Pendulum first. We don't land it, which is a huge problem. And we're going to go for the Psychic Shot, which we're going to dent this guy over here. Hopefully land in a little bit more damage, but I'm going to actually lose my Hypno here, which is a huge problem. Huge problem. I can only do 60 damage, not enough to do anything. Even the big bite will be able to take this thing out. My opponent has the Pyro out now, and another Clink. Our opponent has such a nice deck. I actually remember this deck clearly, or not clearly, it's been a few months, but I remember this deck being fantastic. It and the Hoopa deck were fantastic. Down goes our Hypno, though. I'm probably going to opt to lose my Drowsy. I do have to do some sacrificing now. We have a Moo Milk that is not going to help us whatsoever at this point in the game. We're just trying to set up that good old Crocodile. That's all we're doing. I need another energy, then I can take out the good old Volcanion. If I can get Feraligatr, well, that's just game over. Another 100 damage to my Drowsy. This is not good. Execute has had his turn to shine. We're gonna put him up. Can we get some card draw? Psychic energy. We'll take it. We'll put it on here. Unfortunately, that is all. At least Crocodile can take out the good old Volcanion. It is still weak to water, even though it is a water type. And we did enough damage with Hypno that we are now in range to take out this Volcanion. So we're not out of this. We're in a very bad position, but not out of this. Steam Artillery is going to hit. And we're going to be able to go into Crocodile. He cannot land good coin tosses with that thing. That's all I'm saying. He can't do it. That's just not right. We are going to get a Drowsy. Here we go. Put that Drowsy down there. We've had way too many Drowsies. Go for a big bite, and we should be able to take out this Volcanion. We're putting up a fight, though. We get a Water Energy. Very essential if I can get Feraligatr. If I get Feraligatr, goes into Pyroar. 60 damage is a lot. 90 damage is even more, and it's actually going to one-shot us. Wow, I didn't even look at that properly. Goes for the 90. Down goes our Crocodile. Incinerate before doing discard alcohol. That doesn't matter. We are actually going to lose this match as well. It is unfortunate, but it is the truth. Well, I can always go into Drowsy, and at least if I can get a Psychic Energy, I can put something to sleep. I get a Slowpoke. And that's game. I can attach my Water Energy, but it's not going to matter. It is not going to matter. Well, couldn't even take out a Fire deck. Like I said, these old decks do not compare too well with the newer ones, so unfortunately you don't get the same feel as you could have a long time ago. But that is going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this is going to be a little bit longer than a usual Theme Deck Corner, but I thought that second match was interesting because we could have won it. Could have come close, but we didn't. But that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, time out.